Now, you thought that other retard was bad, but actually, nah, she's still fucking bad. This person is even worse. This is the exact same thing that I found on Twitter. This is why I fucking hate Twitter. You might be asking yourself right now, why not just stop using it? I don't want to use Twitter. I just get it by accident. See, what happens is I go on trueachievements.com, and usually when I press the T, it'll say true achievements, so I can just click on it instantly. But sometimes they'll say, oh, you want to go on Twitter instead, and then I get Twitter, the worst site to actually fucking see. Who is our person today? Well, can you tell this person's an SJW? This person is a quirky trans. I can't even fucking say it without puking. This is very old, June 11th old, but anyways, I actually saw this and questioned society because I had no idea people can be this fucking stupid. I mean, for fuck's sakes, they already knew they were fucking dumb because they literally won't let anybody put any comments down. So everyone has to retweet and quote it and tell them how retarded they are. So, let's get into it. People saying they wouldn't date trans people because they have a genital preference are also not dating trans people who have bottom surgery. That's not a genital preference, that's just transphobia. The goalpost will always move farther. You can fucking read this stupidity. It's not even a comic because all it's doing is basically what she's fucking saying, and that's it. That's literally it. There's nothing else. It's fucking boring, stupid, and it sounds like somebody trying to make fun of Trump again. Oh boy, I just said a Trump joke in 2021. Now I feel like killing myself. Again, apparently having a genital preference is still transphobia, but it's not even a genital preference either because there's more things that goes beneath the eye that this person doesn't understand. People have sexual orientations and those are not a choice. What she's basically telling us is that if you're not attracted to a trans person, well, you're transphobic. It's literally the same thing as saying if you're not attracted to your own sex, you're homophobic. Or if you're not attracted to black people or anybody that is a different race, you're basically a racist. Or if you're not attracted to women because you're probably gay or something, you're sexist or whatever term they use that you hate women for. Probably anti-feminism, but I don't really know. But it also could be too because, you know, trans people, they can't really reproduce. So maybe somebody wants to actually have a biological person and make a baby with them. Trans people can't do that, sadly, but, you know, maybe that could be something as well. I'm just trying to think here something else to talk about before we go on more. But I thought people were actually going to fucking defend this bitch. Nope, not at all. They're actually really hating on this person. I fucking enjoy it. I really thought people were actually going to be this fucking bad because I've always seen that shit in Twitter. They always defend. I mean, literally, we had people defend sex work and made up a fucking term named swerve. This is actually refreshing to see, and I like that people are not trying to make this go even more deep into being like even bad because it would definitely show them having a worst case scenario or some, I don't know anymore at this point. I think I've lost too much brain cells to actually talk normal right now, but I think already the beginning of it was pretty decent in my eyes at least. But this was like so bad to the point where this person literally had to make another post because people were thinking of it in the wrong way, even though it wasn't the wrong way, is exactly what you intended. You just decided to be bad. And by the way, what the fuck? Why are you calling this person a pedo? What? I feel like some people were still confused as to why saying you wouldn't date a trans person makes you a transphobe, so I drew this and I hope it helps. And what she's trying to say, trans people have all types of bodies and genitalia. It's not a preference. It's stigmatized and stereotyping. What it doesn't mean, date a trans person this instant. Bigot! Let me think about this. No, it's the exact same. Thank you, furry. I think this is why people don't listen to this person. I'm very glad that they don't. To make this video go a little bit longer, we'll bring some 2016 up in this bitch. So, ladies and gentlemen, more stupidity. And who does this a lot more? Guess who? I think nobody remembers this person, thank God. That's probably why they have 110k subs. But this person is literally a transgender as well and did the exact same thing, but way way worse. And how am I saying this? Well, they made a whole video about dating preferences and how if you're not attracted to black or trans or something else, you're very discriminatory.
Would you date someone who's trans? Would you date someone who's black? Would you date someone who's fat? Would you date someone who's disabled? Now, honestly, I don't know what your answer is to those questions, but I've met a surprising number of people who would say no to all or at least some of them. Their argument is that it's just a preference and that you can't control who you're attracted to. Would you date a trans person? Honestly? Think about it for a second. Okay, got your answer? Well, if you said no, I'm sorry, but that's pretty discriminatory.
So let's go watch it. Oh, well, at least they deleted it, but if no one called them out on it, would they still keep it up? I mean, it got to the point where actual trans people decided to even tell her that she's fucking retarded. I mean, if you're actually saying, oh, you're cisgender, you don't know shit. This is actually fucking disgusting. This is bad, you know? This is really transphobic. Well, I'll give you this video right here about some person who's actually a transgender literally telling you guys that this is false and also stupid. So I don't know why the hell people actually think this way. I really don't see anything right here. I can only say maybe it can perceive that way, seeing that you could be racist if you don't like black people for dating them, but here's the thing. It's only dating. It's not like they're saying, oh, I genuinely hate trans people. I don't want to be near them. I don't want to be friends with them. I genuinely don't think they should even be existing, because that's not even what they're saying at all. They just said they don't want to date a trans person, which is understandable. Just like if someone didn't want to date me because I have a disability and they don't like disabilities, it's completely fine. I understand. But they will still be friends with me. That's not something bad. If they don't want to be friends with me at all just because I have a disability, then that's a completely different story, and that's not what they're doing here. Nobody is doing that. The only way it can be transphobic is if they genuinely hate trans people, and that's the only thing they can go up to. But yet we get people like this who have no idea what the hell they're talking about, so they embarrass themselves. I mean, you have a dating preference? Wow, you're such a bigot. Good thing I can change my sexual orientation so I can start being something I'm not attracted to.